Hello, Stacy-Lee Vibes TV. This is your girl Stacy-Lee. Today we're back in the kitchen. Yeah. So I want to say a shout out to my friend Latoya in Maryland. Big up yourself. Thanks for the love, for the support. Behind the camera, of course, is yours truly, Madarine. So for this episode, we'll be doing ripe plantain cake. So you know, in my kitchen, nothing now waste, nothing now spoil. We have some plantain and the plantain became overripe. They're not able to fry. It will be too saggy in the oil. Or if you're going to boil them to cook it, it's gonna be too saggy. So we're gonna do plantain cake with that, right? So let's jump into it. So we have our butter here. So we're gonna cream our butter and our sugar. All right, so let's get the butter in. That's the butter in. There's some sugar. Get the butter in. All right. And we're now going to cream it. Hold it right there for this moment. All right. So we're going to get the plantains together. So you can see the plantain is well ripe, saggy ripe, very ripe. So we're going to use these two plantains. It's very ripe. So who remember the days when we used to use the fork to cream the butter and the sugar? Man, that used to pain the hand. Now you just press a button just like that. So as I said, the plantain is very ripe. So we're going to put it here. So I'm going to use the red label to blend it. We're not going to blend it. Thick and creamy. All right. So we're going to add our eggs. So we're just going to make sure that the egg is good. So let's chop this one. Egg number 1 is good. Pour it in. So let's get the eggs all mixed in. Using any measuring cup or measuring anything, we just freestyle. It can do the trick. All right. Going to get the vanilla in. So I'm using about 2 tablespoons vanilla. One. 2. 2.5. So this is the nut and egg. So just adding the spices to it. And I'm using 1 tablespoon. Oh, that one can't go in, so let's use the half. So we use 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cinnamon. I'm gonna use 1 cinnamon. 1, 2. That's for the cinnamon. And for the salt, put in about 1 tablespoon. So just add in for taste, okay? And we're going to add the baking powder. One, 2, 3, 4. So that was 1 tablespoon. And a little extra. Trying to get this all mixed in. Alright, so we're going to pour in our wet ingredients. So this is the Red Label with the plantain all blend together. Get this in. Smell really nice. All right. And this is a dragon added. So the dragon helps to give it that bunny taste. So it's gonna come in like a wine slice, a plantain wine slice. So we have some mixed raisins over here. The raisins, I'm gonna add some raisins to it. And this is some cranberry. And you're just going to chop this. You're not going to let this go out too much to a liquid form. Because you want, when you're eating the plantain cake, you to get some of the raisins in your, to taste it and see it in it. All right. All right, so this still needs some more liquid. So I'm going to add some milk to it. So if you have evap milk, you can add it to it. If you have cranberry juice, you can add it to it. All right. We're getting there. That's better. So you're just trying to get the mixture all together. Don't want it too runny, and you don't want it too thick. Stirring my hands. So you can imagine if I was just screaming it from the butter to the butter and the sugar. It's hard work, guys, but you can do it. I haven't done this in a while. And if you're noticing, I'm not just going around and round and around and around and around. So there's a particular way of doing it. You go around and you cut it. Around and cut it. All right, so we're getting there. Let's taste if it have enough sugar. It's sweet. Taste the spices in it. Really nice. All right, so I'm going to add the the blended raisin and cranberry. Just add it in. So you can see chunks of it in there. Look at that. Yes, guys, we're getting out everything out of it. Nothing now waste, nothing now spoil. Yeah. Get out everything. Extra as to how I want it now. As for persons who bake cake for sale, it is hard work. So when persons tell you that the cake costs X amount, it really worth it because it works you. The ingredients are expensive, the time and the energy. But I'm just doing this for my family, so we're in no rush. Alright, we're going to get the baking tins over here. And we're going to put the butter. Alright. We're doing it the old school way, you know. Get the butter and the oil in it. I'll just give them this a little more rub. Get it all in. Make sure everything is good. All right. All right, we're just gonna pour them in. Look at the texture. The mixture smelling really nice. Plantain really smelling nice in it. And I'm going to tell you how we started this plantain cake. There's a story behind this plantain cake. All right. Let's clean off any excessive spilt. All right, looking good, smelling good. Oven is now preheat. It's there beeping, beep, beep, beep. We're ready. All right. So the oven is already preheat. So we're going to get them in and put the big one in first. All right, just like that. And this little one over here, just like that. and we're going to give it roughly 45 minutes. All right, so we have some spilled here. Get this all cleaned up. Right, so I was telling you that there is a story behind us starting Plantain cake. So I have a brother, Kenny in Westmoreland, big up yourself. So he has a bunch of plantain, and he gave it to my husband to take it home. So he put it in the trunk of the bus, and they're up and down minding his own business and going about his daily activity. So he came home the weekend now and cleaning the bus, and when he opened the trunk, there and behold the plantain. He remembered the plantains in there. At that point in time, the plantains were all ripe, saggy ripe. You know how plantain ripe, the ripening stages. So you'll have some riper than some. So some were there saggy, ripe. And it was like, oh my God. It's really hard to throw away so much plantain. It was like a big bunch of plantain. And he said, okay, babes, don't worry yourself, we're going to do something. So we said, well, we can make plantain fritters, but how much we can eat? So he said, all right, let us bake it in a cake. I said, plantain cake. I've never had that before. So we were excited and we went about and get the different ingredients to put into it. So we get the ingredients together and we blend it up, and we do a thing and put it in the oven, and lo and behold, plantain cake come out nice, bad, mad, fully charged. So it so happened that we went to country, and when we went down there, I saw my brother. We weren't expecting to see each other, so we already took down a piece of the cake, you know, for family members down there. So lo and behold, I saw him. So I gave him a piece of the cake, and he was eating it and enjoying it. I said, you know what you're eating? He said, not really sure, but it tastes good. He said, the plantain that you sent, go and give me. And he said, So he happened to get back some of what he shared with me. I end up sharing it back with him. And from there and then we start doing the plantain cake. The plantain cake, we're doing it over and over until it becomes a part of us. So that's how the plantain cake started. So the cake is now in the oven. We're going to time it, give it like a 45 minutes, and then we okay guys, we're now going to check in, see what is going on for the plantain cake. So let's open up the oven and see what's going on in here. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's see what's going on. All right, let's open it. Get some of the hot air out. All right, guys, it's smelling good, looking good. All right, look at that. Color is pretty. So let's test them. Perfect. Nothing come out on it. Solid, ready for the road, fully charged. So the pudding, the plantain cake is now baked. So we're going to take it out of the oven to let it cool. And tomorrow now, when it is well cool, we'll show you what it looks like and what it tastes like. But guys, the color looking perfect. It's well dry, nothing comes up on the knife that we use to test it. So we're going to take it out of the oven so it doesn't burn. The raisin, the spices also, you can taste it in it. So I'm having it with some fruit juice. This is plantain, melon, mango, with some ginger. Let's taste it. Really tastes nice. The ginger is not too harsh in it. And you get that nice little flavor from the mango and the pine. The plantain cake really tastes nice. So guys, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And let me think. Tell me what you think about the plantain cake. Big up Stacy-Lee Vibes TV.